Hello, my loves. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sophia. I am a qualified yoga teacher based in Sydney, Australia. And today we're going to be doing a fire practice. So when you're ready, take a comfortable seat, sitting on your heels or on a block, and just close down the eyes and just bring your awareness to the breath. We're going to take a nice big inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Let go. One more. Inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Letting go of the day you've had so far and maybe any tension that's accumulated. Okay. So as I was saying, today we have a fire practice where we'll aim to create heat in the body. The practice is designed to help ignite a burning passion or desire that you can take away from the practice and feel energized to go and execute, maybe today or at some point in the future. And just remember, this is your practice and the next 30 minutes is yours. So we're going to start by doing some gentle neck rolls. So dropping the chin to the chest and rolling from side to side in semicircles. Feeling any tension. Just breathing into any tightness. Movement is getting fresh blood, fresh oxygen to the muscles, which will help ease any tension that you might be experiencing. We're going to inhale our arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. 2 more times. Inhale to lift. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Last time. Inhale to lift. Exhale, cactus the arms, hold here, looking to the right, look to the left, and look back to the right, and one more to the left. Lifting the arms up on the inhale, then exhale, twisting to the right, left hand on right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale to elongate the spine, exhale to twist, rolling the shoulders back and down, relaxing. Inhale back to center, arms up, exhale, twist to the left. Rolling the shoulders back and down, breathing here. Okay. On your next inhale, back to center, we're going to come to our all fours. And we're going to do some just gentle rock backs. So just rocking back onto your ankles, back and forth, over your wrists. Just going to do that a couple more times in your own time. Just rolling over those wrists. Just moving our knees. Okay, we're going to come back to our tabletop and just rock either side over your wrists. Maybe just moving the wrist to the outer edge of the mat, or maybe towards you, just rocking back and forth. This really helps warm up the wrists. So we're doing a few downward dogs today. Okay, we're going to be doing some mini vinyasas. So coming to tabletop, take an inhale here and then exhale, bend in the elbows, lower the chest to the floor, but not all the way down. And then inhale, coming through to cobra, chest forward. And then we're going to exhale, pushing it back down to a child's pose. Okay, let's do that a couple more times. So inhale at the top, exhale to lower, and then inhale cobra, exhale child's pose. So just doing a couple more in your own time. range of motion, maybe extending as you do it, a couple more, moving with the breath. Okay, last time. Amazing. Right, let's untuck our toes, coming into a hovered tabletop position. So knees just gently, lightly hovering. We're going to do some shoulder taps. So tapping right shoulder, tapping left shoulder. Let's do 8 more. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. All right, just hovering here for one last big inhale. And then exhale. Okay, pushing back to our downward facing dog. Okay. So just making sure the hands are grounded, fingers spread, pushing the floor away, rounding the shoulders away from your ears. Maybe lightly bending your elbows if you're hyperextendable like me, and sending your hips to the sky. And remember, the key is to have a straight spine, so it's okay not to get your heels down. The key is to just have a straight spine, so maybe keep your knees bent and just work on alternating, pressing those heels down. And maybe eventually you can get the back straight and heels down. Let's gently walk to the top, walk towards your hands into a forward fold, or maybe go into a ragdoll where you just clasp the elbows and really let the upper body just release down towards the floor. Just let gravity do its thing. I love, this is my favorite pose, you'll hear me say all the time. It's just this feeling of completely releasing all of the tension in your upper body. And then let the arms go, and then gently, one vertebra at a time, just roll up all the way to mountain pose. Maybe with your eyes closed, just take a couple breaths here and just recognize just this gorgeous feeling of moving our bodies with the breath and how. Okay, let's continue warming up the body with some sun salutations. So when you're ready, inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold, down, hands to meet feet. Knees can be slightly bent and chest rested on thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, looking forward. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping your right foot back and then your left foot back to high plank, rolling over your toes. Take an inhale here, then exhale, drop the knees, lower the chest all the way to the floor. Inhale, coming up to cobra, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, push back to our downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, come up onto your tiptoes and step your right foot forward, step your left foot forward, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, let the head go. Chest resting on knees. Inhale, come up to mountain pose. And exhale, closing the vinyasa. Let's do one more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower, swan dive down to forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to high plank. Take an inhale here. And then maybe full chaturanga this time. Exhale, inhale to upward dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Just take an inhale here. And then maybe walk, step or jump towards your feet, halfway lift. Exhale, drop the head, forward fold. And inhale, rise all the way up to the top, back to mountain pose. Exhale, close. Okay, we're going to move straight into our first sequence. So let's take an inhale at the top and then exhale, drop into chair. So arms overhead, bending the knees, tucking the tailbone, chest forward, and then moving your weight into your heels. Maybe lifting the heels if you want an extra challenge. You might be feeling a slight burn here. Stay with the breath. One last inhale. And exhale, dropping the heels. And we're going to take a twist. So hands at heart center in prayer position. We're going to twist our body to the right, hooking our left elbow on our right knee, opening the chest to the right side, maybe opening the arms up, opening that chest even further. And then hands come back to prayer center. We're going to shift the weight into the right foot, pick up the left foot, and then send it back behind you, looking down. Just find your balance, breathe, and then placing that left foot back, coming into our revolved extended angle. So keeping that twist to the right, heel is lifted, opening the chest to the side, staying here for one last breath. And then we're going to exhale, lower the left knee to the floor. We're going to do that 5 times. So drop the knee, inhale to lift, exhale to drop, inhale to lift. Welcome to fire, everyone. So when you're ready, looking forward, picking up our left foot, coming through twisted warrior, and then stepping it back into our twisted chair. Amazing. Coming back through our chair center, we're going to do this on the left hand side. So taking an inhale here, and then exhale, prayer center, prayer at heart center, twist to the left, hooking that right elbow on the left knee, twisting to the left hand side. And again, if you did it the other side, opening those arms, deepening the twist. Breathing here, and then bringing the hands back to center, looking down, shifting the weight into the left foot, picking up the right, sending it behind you, finding your balance, using the breath, and then gently placing that right foot down to our revolved, extended side angle. Looking to the left side, keep a smile on your face. This is very challenging. Just holding here for one more breath. Okay, and we're going to start doing our lunges on this side. So inhale here, and then exhale, dropping the knee. Inhale to lift, exhale to drop. 5 times in total. Once you've done 5, we're going to look back down. I'm going to shift the weight into the left foot, picking up our right foot into a twisted warrior, and then placing it back down, and then coming back through our chair and lifting it back up to mountain. Just give those legs a nice shake out. Wow. Well done, everyone. Amazing. Okay, let's keep building heat in the body. Inhale, sending your arms overhead. And exhale, swan dive down to our forward fold. Hands meet feet. Inhale, halfway lift, looking forward. Exhale, planting the hands into our high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, we're going to take a couple breaths here in our downward facing dog. Alright, When you're ready, we're going to send the right foot up to the sky to our three-legged dog. Take an inhale here, then we're going to exhale, bend in the knees, send that knee towards the right elbow. Hold here for a breath, and then place that right foot down, and then inhale, arms up overhead to our high lunge, making sure our hips are square, tailbone is tucked, looking forward, shoulders relaxed. We're going to take an inhale here, and then we're going to exhale, open the arms to the right hand side, coming into our revolved crescent lunge. Really strong in that back leg, opening up our chest to the side. Okay, we're going to do our lunges here, so we're going to inhale at the top, exhale to lower that back knee down 5 times. Here we go. Inhale to rise, exhale to lower. Okay, coming back through our high crescent lunge, and then inhale here, exhale, dropping the hands, stepping it back to high plank, through to chaturanga, inhale to upward dog, and exhale back to our downward facing dog. Let's do the left side, so inhale, left foot up, three-legged dog. Then exhale, bring the knee towards the left elbow and then place that left foot behind. And inhale up to high crescent lunge, back heel lifted, square the hips, shoulders relaxed. Making sure our tailbone is tucked, gaze forward. Taking an inhale here. Then we're going to exhale, open up to the left, arms parallel, opening the chest to the left side, revolved crescent lunge. And then we're going to do the lunges on this side as well. So dropping the knee 5 times, inhale to lift, exhale to drop. Okay, coming back through high crescent lunge, and then exhale, planting the hands, stepping the left foot back, coming into our chaturanga, and inhale upward dog, exhale downward facing dog. Okay, let's keep going. Inhale, right foot up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot meets right elbow, sending the arms up overhead, high crescent lunge. Taking an inhale here, and then exhale, revolve, twist to the right hand side, arms parallel, and then we're going to actually lean forward here and hold it here. Couple more breaths, and we're going to lunge. So take an inhale here, and then exhale, drop the knee 5 times. And then coming back to our high crescent lunge, and then planting the hands on the exhale, sending that right foot back, maybe one-legged chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog, exhale to downward facing dog. Okay, let's move on to the left side, lifting that left foot up to the sky, three-legged dog, and then left knee to left elbow, plant that left foot, rising up to high crescent lunge. Okay, and then opening up to revolved lunge and leaning forward, holding here for a couple of breaths. Relaxing the shoulders, and then let's take an inhale here, exhale to drop that knee, inhale to lift, exhale to drop. As soon as you've done the 5 times, come back to high crescent lunge, back to center on the inhale, And then exhale, step that left foot back. And maybe one-legged chaturanga on the exhale. Inhale to upward dog and exhale back to downward facing dog. Let's just rest in our downward facing dog, or feel free to take child's pose for a couple of breaths. Just lower that heart rate back down. We're nearly there until we move towards the mat in our Shavasana. Okay, if you're in your child's pose, coming back into our downward facing dog, I'm going to lift up our right foot, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow, placing that right foot back onto the floor. Inhale up to high crescent lunge. Taking our last inhale here, and then on the exhale we're going to lean our chest forward, coming into arrow. So really lean into that right leg, holding here and breathing into this pose, lifting the chest up. Last inhale here, and then on the exhale we're going to twist our upper body only to the right hand side, opening up our chest to the right, coming into an arrow twist. Breathing here. Last inhale. And then exhale, we're going to come up into our revolved reverse warrior. So right hand on your left thigh and then lifting our left hand up overhead, looking up our top hand. This really challenges your balance here. Strong legs. Last inhale. And then exhale, let's cartwheel the hands down, step the right foot back through one-legged vinyasa. Exhale, drop the chest. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale back to downward facing dog. Okay, let's move to the left side, lifting our left foot up to the sky and sending our knee towards our left elbow, planting the left foot, rising up to our high crescent lunge. Holding here for one breath, and then on the next exhale, lean forward, lean the chest forward into arrow. Remember squaring the hips, lifting the chest up, arms overhead, strong arms. Taking an inhale here. And then exhale, we're going to twist the upper body to the left side, opening up that chest to the left. Strong core, engage the core. Keep going, last inhale here. And then exhale, let's push back up, coming into our revolved reverse warrior. Left hand on right thigh and then right hand overhead, maybe looking up at that top hand or in front of you. Steady breath, steady mind, steady body. Okay, last inhale here. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the floor, step the left foot back into our one-legged chaturanga, and then inhale to upward dog, exhale, push it back into our downward facing dog. Okay, let's drop the knees and come into a child's pose for a couple of breaths. Well done for making it this far. It's been a challenging practice, but we've got there. Just going to do one final challenge before we completely relax. So coming up from our child's pose, we're going to come into our high plank. Shifting our weight into our right hand, we're going to roll over our feet to the left and then spin that left hand up to the sky, coming into our side plank. And feel free to stack the feet, or maybe lift that top foot up, or maybe come into a toe hold or a tree variation for a couple more breaths. Okay, last breath. And then release back down. Okay, let's do the other side, shifting the weight into the left hand, opening up the right hand up to the sky, rolling over the feet, neither stacking the feet. Just move to your variation, holding here for a total of 5 breaths. Amazing. All right, last inhale here, then exhale. We're going to lower all the way down to the mat. All right, stretch the hands and the arms overhead. We're going to come into our Superman, so we want to engage the glutes, engage the core, and lift up our chest, lift up our feet, and hold here, lengthening the chest, lengthening the arms. On the inhale and exhale, lift up, engage the glutes, engage the core, lift the chest. One last breath. And then exhale, lower down all the way to the floor. Amazing, just shake that out, hips rocking gently from side to side. And then we want to push back up to our tabletop. Let's take a thread the needle. So inhale, sending that right hand up to the sky, and then exhale, thread the needle through underneath that left shoulder, maybe picking up that left hand and placing on the inside of the right thigh. Okay, placing that left hand on the floor, pushing up. So inhale, left hand up to the sky, and exhale, thread the needle through. Maybe deepening the twist by taking that right hand on the inner left thigh. Okay, last inhale here, and then exhale, coming back into our tabletop position. Okay. We're going to roll over our feet, coming into our bums, and we're just going to gently lower our body to the floor. So we're going to keep a bend in the knees, picking up our right knee and placing our right ankle on our left knee, bringing that left thigh towards us, coming to our figure 4, flexing both feet. Deepens the stretch, really just helping stretch out that right glute. Breathing here. Okay. All right, we're going to keep the legs twisted and then just roll them over to the left hand side, looking over the right shoulder. It's a nice supine twist variation. Just really breathing in and relaxing the body now, coming more into a restorative practice. bringing the knees back up. Let's switch the legs. So left ankle on right knee, and then picking up the right thigh, clasping the hands behind the knee. Just giving yourself a nice stretch in that left glute, flexing both feet. And interlacing the legs and then dropping them to the right hand side, looking over your left shoulder. Maybe the knees are not totally on the floor, maybe they're a bit lifted. It's key that the left shoulder is on the floor. Breathing deeply, and then coming back to center. Let's unravel the legs and bring the knees in towards the chest and just gently rock. And then stretch the hands overhead, stretch the legs, keep them hovered, and then tense everything really tightly, and then inhale here, exhale, let go all the way down to the floor. Shavasana. Just thank yourself for showing up today and completing this practice. I hope we have succeeded with building fire in the body and you feel ready to go and tackle your goals with some extra motivation that you've created from this practice. And just enjoy these last few breaths of stillness. Okay, maybe bringing some awareness back to the breath. Maybe bringing some movement back to the body and stretching the arms overhead. Maybe hugging the knees into the chest and gently finding your way back up to a seated position on the mat, or just stay in Shavasana. It's completely up to you. Finding a seated position, hands on the knees, shoulders relaxed. Let's take a nice inhale through our nose and exhale side out. Let's do that one more time. Inhale through the nose and exhale side out. Amazing. Hands at heart center. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. We bow down. Namaste. Amazing. Well done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this practice. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.